I'm not striking a pose like Madonna. I was looking at first of all, I'd like to say Happy New Year to my son and my grandkids, my daughter-in-law, my mom, everybody on the East Coast, everybody on the West Coast, my peeps in Japan. I hope you had a fun holiday. I actually was in Japan once for Christmas, um, and it was quite the do. My son lived in Matsui then, and he had a he they played the big Christmas Eve, game and everything, and that was really a Christmas I'll never forget. I'll never forget that Christmas. We had first Christmas that we had my grandson with me. My daughter-in-law was actually pregnant with the other one, and it was a wonderful time. I sent out his. This is my um, wound up the year. What I thought to do was I would take my planner, start from January and go all the way through the year, and that's what I would do for this the in between week I call it, because nobody's going to take care of any business. Half the people going to take off, and the other half going to take off, and this is not no none of that stuff's going on. I've really been partying. I had a so I thought I'd get to the end of the year and I would just like recap. That's the word I'm looking for. Recap the year and get my what my plans are for the new year and do that in this in between week. Get all that done. Get it posted by New Year's. And so I would like to say Happy New Year to my Japanese peeps. Um, what I'm gonna do is, I'll show you my planner. Now this, I don't, all people always put their planners always, electronic phone things. No, 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 no. You need a piece of paper. You need a paper. You need a paper planner. Now this is big. Now I usually don't have one this big. This is usually the size. Now this is 2013. Now this is usually the size that I because then traveling you can put this in your purse, or when I was job hunting or stuff, you can put that in your purse. This one was harder to carry around, but what happened was I went to go and get my planner. That's kind of like my tradition. Half Price Books always has their um planners on sale. I think it's called everything in the store is 20% off, and that's when I go and get. There's my Santa Claus necklace. It's a Wonderful Life. It's on TV. um that's why I end up going over to Half Price Books. It's right across the street, and then that's when I get my planner. So I end up getting a really nice planner for a very reasonable price. um let's see. So my son sent me money. Thank you. No, really, for seriously, thank you, honey. That took a lot of um let's see, stress off of a lot of uh, little situation things, with moving and going through all that kind of stuff. It gave me a chance to kind of do some things for some other people and get ready for the move, whatever, and get myself a lot of the stuff I needed. Here's my new planner. I just got it today. Well, because that one, they had one like the my 2013 one. They had almost, but it had another pretty picture on it on the front. But it's just all white paper, and these have like every month like a picture or something. I need the stimulation, so I got that. And because my son sent me money, so I usually just go buy my stuff I need. And this is what was in my stocking. Here's my stocking. Here's my stocking. Here's my stocking. And I needed another USB because I had a whole lot of footage from a friend's album premiere, and I don't want to erase it because I know as soon as I erase it, that's the main time he'll want it. Oh, and a makeup brush. I don't show any brands. But I did. Now this is actually, it was a gift. I got this at a Christmas party. And what else? Ooh, ooh, and a lipstick. I always buy myself something. And but this is interesting. This is a 1971 silver dollar. This guy, this guy. I mean, no, 50 cent piece, Kennedy 50 cent piece. The guy in one of the guy who live in the building. And that's all my interesting stuff. The rest of the stuff was just um, paying bills and then saving money for stuff I know I'm gonna need for um for moving. Because you gotta have a new broom, you gotta have all that stuff. And plus, it was nice to have to be able to buy makeup and stuff like that. I know to some people that stuff's not important, but when you need lotions and makeup, lipstick, and you need new makeup and stuff like that. So I thought I would do the year in review as I traditionally do. But I usually don't do it on tape. This is the first time I'm doing it. I'm gonna make a video about it. Let me see. What did I Yeah, I had one of my kids came over Christmas Eve and he couldn't stay long, but I gave him his present. And then he left as he was actually working, if you could believe, poor thing. He came over during this lunch hour. Um, and then I just kind of partied, and chilled out. YouTube junkied up and then Christmas Day I made my phone calls and it was something, yeah, I wanted to talk about the texting. Talk about the texting. It was so funny. I actually took time to text Merry Christmas. It was like this whole run of people. And I mean, it was just like, I'm sitting there thinking, this is terrible. You used to call these people, but only special people. Now, I didn't go through my Rolodex, no, only if I took time to say Merry Christmas, then, and of course I called home. Um, and I actually talked to my son. What day was it? I think it was Sunday. I want to say Sunday. And that's when he had said, he had actually wired me some money. I was like, yay, and so I got to stock up on stuff, so I don't have to worry about that stuff. As soon as I move, I won't have to put out all this money for all this, new stuff because you don't cake your open bottles and stuff like that when you move. You don't take that stuff with you, you don't take that stuff. I got new makeup, stuff like that. That's not, you don't take your old broom, you don't, take your old trash cans, that kind of thing. So you're gonna need that new kind of stuff. So that's what I was thinking. And I think I'm kind of ready to start on the second book now. I think I may not start till the first of the year, but I really think, well, something, a little something was missing. Something was, I hadn't, I just, I don't know. There was something missing, and it just so happened that the radio station I listen to, what they do is they count back from 1,002, because that's their call letters, and hits. So people vote for this beforehand, and they end up with 104. Now, of course, as they get to 100, it's the same stuff you hear 3 times a day, every day. By that time. But down the end, like in the thousands and the 600 and the down that end like that is some really good music you never ever hear. And so I was getting dressed to go somewhere. I can't remember when exactly it was. I can't remember, but I was taking a shower and getting ready to do something, go somewhere or do something. I just been so busy. Oh my goodness, and I'm still like tired, from the whole experience. For one thing, I've been treating myself to and watching YouTube all night. That's been my Christmas treat to myself. Just turning it on, leaving the computer on, leaving it on, and just letting it go all night, and just lay there, and kind of doze off and stuff. That's my treat to myself, because you know, because it's the last and enjoying basically the last Christmas I'm gonna have in this place. you know. And that's what I was trying to, and plus getting the surprise of, get my son giving me that terrific Christmas present. I It was kind of like a Christmas miracle, you know. And so, like I said, I was able to do some things for some other people, and and that really felt good. And to have a few bucks between yourself and disaster is it feels good. So what I'm gonna do is do the oh, I was talking about what happened with the song. And the song came on, and I was just about to leave or turn the radio off, but something, because it started playing commercials. And I started to turn it off, and this song, one of my favorite songs, just came on, and I was just like, "Oh my goodness." So, I think that's when I had this like emotional kind of um I don't know, awakening, I guess, for what I really need to, you know, I think now I can, now I think I'm ready. I don't know. It may not be, I'm guessing probably not until after New Year's. Maybe, maybe, maybe I'll wait until I actually move. I don't know. Um, I don't think so though. Maybe though. No, no, no. I'm kind of ready. I think I better get with it while I'm kind of ready now. So what I'm gonna do is, let's see. We can actually start. Okay, did I say Happy New Year's to everybody? Yeah, I did. And it was something else. Oh no. Oh, I can put a little bit about the new book. A couple of things. Well, because I don't want to really start on anything. I wanted to wear my Santa Claus necklace and my Christmas tree earrings just once more. And let me see, a day in the life of characters, a day in the life of me. I think what I was thinking about in terms of that is that um your characters, they should have a rhythm to their a life. They should have a structure. And even if they're wild people, like Robin Hood characters, or just crazy, it doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter. They have to have some kind of well, not so much. Well, put it this way, you have to be able to put yourself in that character's place as they go through their day, like you would go through your day. Now, like in Autumn, she didn't get up, walk into the next room, take a shower. you know, she had to boil the water if she wanted to take a bath, and her and the you know facilities were outside of the home, and stuff like that. And so you have to stop and think, when she went in her kitchen, she didn't turn a button, and electric hot thing came on this box. It wasn't like that. She had to build a fire, even though he built the fire usually, but she had to build a fire. Things took forever to get done. I came back from shopping because I actually went to get my planner. That's what I do every year. Half Price Books has a sale, and I thought tomorrow was the last day. I usually go get my planners. That's why I ended up with that big one last year, because um they ran out of the kind I usually had. I'm glad I did though, because it was very stimulating. It was bright, colorful pictures and stuff like that. So that's why I picked the one I picked now. But that was just really an uncomfortable size. It really was to write on. And this size will be more easily to, if I have to go to school or something like that, I might need to take my planner with me, is what I'm trying to say. And that one was just too big. I think I only took it with me a couple of times, maybe to school, or maybe to yeah, probably to class or something like that, when we were mapping out what, we were trying to, do this day, do that whatever day. um I took it with me, and but it was very uncomfortable. Like I said, size, it's really was too big for that. So this year I got the right size. So, oh, I was talking about, she didn't, she that's why she kept her journal. That was her way of, putting down her thoughts and putting down, her day by day. It was a good way to, well, yeah, I had to help the laundry today. The women came from town and we did the laundry and blah 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 blah, and stuff like that. And I kind of like this. I kept a journal for a while, but I kind of like that. So my World War II character, there is a kind of a rhythm to her day. She goes out to the farm, quote unquote, and she, um, they had been investigated, or something was going on. So the club had been closed for a while, and while it was closed, they had worked on a new, routine, a whole new show, and because they had nothing else to do, and it was opening the night that, and she's so excited about this, because this is just her excitement, it's like so, total peak level. And I think that's what happened, that I hadn't gotten contact with the, emotional part of it yet. And when I heard that song, like like a few years ago, when I started the story about the song, it just blew me away. And it just totally gave me a feeling, like a this wonderful, like, feeling. It might be the B12, but I don't know. But just this good, feeling, like I said, and being so surprised like that, and being able to, get some of the things I needed, that where I was, um luxury things. You can have the basics, but the little luxury things are what makes you smile. So, um she yeah, she and they rehearse, and everything like that. And then that's when she, this is going to be the most wonderful days, because before their brand new show opens up, she's going to see this man, that she's crazy about, she's fallen in love with through their letters back and forth. And she had, number one, she has the shock of, we've talked about that reveal a million times. He just walks in, you know, in his uniform, and she's just like, oh, for goodness sake, There's no other way to write that. There was no other way to write that. He just had to do this and get her. So who is acting like he's hungry. Stop it, Zanzibar. It's the end of the year, for heaven's sake. I'm gonna feed you. 1 second, okay? I want to get almost like 19, something like that on this one. Then I can listen to it while I feed you, okay? So, what was I talking about? Yeah, so she rehearses in the morning. She sleeps pretty late. She gets up pretty late. She rehearses in the afternoon. Her days off, she tries to, run around and do whatever she can do, shop, and stuff like that. And um she actually lives in the building, and like she'll go down and rehearse by herself, you know um block out, plays, learn new songs and stuff, because she's very, she loves, super duper loves her job. And that, when I came up with her character, was when I was actually doing a lot of theater. So that's how come I came up with this character. But like I also said, Zanzibar, stop just 1 second, sweetie. um that's how come I really came, because I really, really admire Josephine Baker. So I am going to stop. This one's just going to be a teeny bit shorter. I'm going to go and feed Zanzibar, and come back, and I think I'll maybe start talking a little bit more about some of the research I've been doing, and also um, maybe start year in review. I don't know.